there is a quiet frustration that so many of us feel in the mirror. That moment you realize the brilliant, shining silver hair you earned has started to look, well, a little dull, a little tired, perhaps with a stubborn yellowish tinge that just won't go away, no matter what you do. I want you to know that you are not alone in this feeling. And more importantly, I want you to know that it is not your fault. The fascinating reason for this has less to do with the hair itself, and everything to do with its unique structure now that it's lost its natural pigment. Hello, lovely ladies. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, a specialist in the science of healthy aging, and it is my absolute joy to be here with you today. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through a simple 3-step weekly routine, backed by science, to banish that dullness and restore the brilliant, soft, and dazzling silver you deserve. This is about working with your hair's new nature, not against it. Before we dive in, I would love to know where you're watching from today. Please tell me in the comments below. It truly warms my heart to see our wonderful community of strong, elegant women coming together from all corners of the world. And if you believe in celebrating your natural beauty at every age, please consider subscribing. We are building something very special here together. So, to win this battle against dullness, we first need to understand our opponent. What are these invisible forces that are turning our beautiful silver into a shade we never asked for? Let's pull back the curtain on the hidden culprits. Think of your beautiful silver hair like a pristine white silk blouse. It's delicate, it's elegant, and it shows everything. When our hair had its natural color, be it brown, black, red, or blonde, it was filled with pigment molecules called melanin. These molecules not only gave our hair its color, but they also helped to fill it out and protect its core. Now that the melanin is gone, the hair shaft is essentially colorless and more porous. Just like that white silk blouse, it can now easily pick up and show a film from the world around it. This dulling, yellowish film comes from 3 main sources. The first is mineral buildup from our water. Things like iron and copper, totally invisible to the naked eye, can deposit onto the hair shaft over time, creating a brassy, yellowish tone. The second is product buildup. Many conditioners, stylers, and oils contain ingredients that, while helpful in the short term, can accumulate and create a dull, sticky layer that attracts dust and pollutants. It's a film so fine you can't always see it, but you can feel it. That subtle sense of your hair never being truly squeaky clean, no matter how often you wash. And the third culprit is the sun. The sun's ultraviolet rays can actually damage the proteins within the hair itself, a process called photodegradation, which results in a distinct yellowing. So it's not that your hair is turning yellow from the inside out. It's that this beautiful pure silver is collecting a thin veil of life on the outside. But here is the wonderful news. A veil can be lifted. Now that we know what's causing that film, the most important question is, how do we safely and gently remove it without stripping our hair of its natural moisture and softness? That brings us to our essential first step, the weekly reset. This first step is what I call the weekly reset button for your hair. It's the deep breath, the clean slate that makes everything else we do so much more effective. To achieve this, we are going to use a gentle clarifying shampoo, but only once a week. Think of it less like daily washing and more like a specialized treatment. A regular shampoo is designed to clean away daily dirt and oil, which is perfect for most days. But a clarifying shampoo is formulated to do a much deeper clean. It contains ingredients that are specifically designed to grab onto and wash away those stubborn mineral deposits from your hard water and that sticky buildup from your styling products. It effectively wipes the slate clean. And here's something that might surprise you. One of the biggest culprits behind that yellowing can be the very water that comes out of your shower tap. Especially if you have what's called hard water, it contains invisible minerals like iron and copper that latch onto your hair, leaving a brassy, yellowish deposit. It's a bit like the faint mineral ring you might see in a bathtub over time. It's not dirt, but a chemical residue. Have you ever noticed your hair feels different or looks duller after washing it in a new place, like on vacation? Let me know in the comments if you've ever suspected your water might be part of the problem. It is a far more common issue than most people realize, and understanding it is the first step to solving it. By using a clarifying shampoo just once a week, you are gently but effectively stripping away that dulling film, revealing the bright, clean silver underneath. You're creating the perfect, receptive canvas for our next step. And once we have that perfectly clean slate, we can perform a little bit of color magic. This next step feels like a secret from a high-end salon, but I promise you, it's based on a simple, beautiful principle we all learned in art class. This is where we address any lingering brassiness and truly make your silver sparkle. The secret is a violet tone shampoo or conditioner. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Purple? On my hair? But trust me, there is simple, elegant science at work here. I want you to picture the color wheel we all had in school. If you look directly across the wheel from the color yellow, what do you see? You see purple. In color theory, these are called complementary colors. When they are mixed, they effectively cancel each other out, creating a neutral, clean white or gray. That is precisely what is happening on your hair strands at a microscopic level. The tiny, sheer violet pigments in the shampoo or conditioner don't dye your hair purple. Instead, they sit on the surface of the hair and visually neutralize any yellow tones that the clarifying shampoo couldn't lift. It's like an optical illusion for your hair. It counteracts the warmth of the yellow, tricking your eye into seeing a brighter, cooler, more brilliant silver. The result is an instant brightening and a return to that coveted, elegant sterling hue. Now, a word of gentle caution. A little goes a long way. This is not a treatment for every day. For most women, using your violet-toned product right after your weekly clarifying wash is the perfect cadence. If you use it too often or leave it on for too long, you can end up with a faint lilac tint, which, while lovely on some, might not be what you're looking for. So start with once a week and see how your hair responds. It's your personal magic wand for keeping things bright. But what about protecting that beautiful bright silver from turning yellow all over again? Because neutralizing the yellow is one thing, but preventing it from coming back is the true key to lasting radiance. And that means we have to talk about our hair's biggest hidden enemy, one that we face almost every single day. Our final step is all about daily protection. It's about creating a shield for your silver, so that all your hard work isn't undone the moment you step outside. Think of melanin, the pigment that gave our hair its original color, as a kind of built-in natural sunscreen. It was brilliant at absorbing and scattering UV radiation from the sun, protecting the delicate protein structure of the hair itself, which is called keratin. Now that the melanin is gone, our silver hair is in a way naked and exposed to the sun. When UV rays hit the unprotected keratin proteins in your hair, they cause a chemical reaction that breaks down certain amino acids. This degradation is what causes that undesirable yellowing. This is why you might notice your silver looks brighter in the winter and can take on a brassy tone after a summer vacation. So how do we shield our hair? Simpler than you think. The first line of defense is a UV protectant product. These come in lightweight sprays, mists, or leave-in conditioners that you can apply to damp or dry hair. They work just like sunscreen for your skin, creating an invisible barrier that absorbs or reflects the harmful UV rays before they can damage your hair. Look for products that specifically mention UV protection on the label. The second and perhaps most elegant line of defense is a physical barrier. A beautiful, stylish hat or a chic silk scarf is not just a fashion accessory. It is your hair's best friend, especially during the peak sun hours of the day. Embracing a hat when you're out in the garden, on a walk, or enjoying an afternoon on the patio is one of the most effective ways to keep your silver pristine. It's not just about protection. It's a statement of grace and self-care. And there you have it. The complete system for protecting your silver crown. We've covered the science, but knowledge is only powerful when it becomes a simple, effortless habit. So let's transform these steps into your personal weekly ritual for lasting brilliance. This isn't about adding a dozen complicated steps to your life. It's about being intentional. So here is your simple plan for lasting silver radiance. Once a week, perhaps on a Sunday when you have a little more time for yourself, you will perform your two-step treatment. Step 1. Wash your hair with a gentle clarifying shampoo to remove all the buildup from the week. This is your reset. Step 2. Follow that immediately with your violet tone shampoo or conditioner, leaving it on for just a few minutes to neutralize any brassiness and make your silver pop. Then, for the rest of the week, you simply go about your normal routine with one small addition. Each morning, as part of getting ready for your day, you'll apply your daily shield. A few spritzes of a UV protectant spray is all it takes. And if you know you'll be in the bright sun for an extended period, you'll reach for your favorite hat. That's it. Clarify and tone once a week and shield every day. Your silver hair is not a sign of fading. It is a crown of wisdom, of experience, of a life fully lived. It deserves to be cared for with intention and to shine with all the brilliance you hold within. This routine is an act of self-celebration. So your first step, your little piece of homework from me, is simply to look at the products you're currently using. Do you have a clarifying shampoo in your collection? That is the easiest and most impactful place to start your journey back to brilliant. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this conversation was helpful, please share it with a friend who might also be on this beautiful silver journey. You are all truly radiant. Until next time, take wonderful care of yourselves.